Why is KL Rahul made the captain?
Why is Ravindra Jadeja the vice captain?
Vice captain, yes. The other thing. Jamie?
I'm actually glad you answered this because I've said it before. There is nothing in the two gentlemen's history of professional cricket that shows that they are captaincy material. Let's start with Ravindra Jadeja. The first time he captained was when they gave him the job at CSK, and it got his form so bad that beach mein he said, "Bhai, mujhse na ho payega," right? If that was not enough evidence that you do not want to weigh someone down, and KL Rahul, after the under 14 or 15 level, did not lead any team across any format until the biggest blundering franchise in the history of franchise, Punjab, said, "Hey, why don't you be our captain?" He didn't captain any age group level after the age of 15, never captained Karnataka, never captained any A team. And we saw how his captaincy stint went down with the two different name Punjab franchises. Whoever decided in the Indian think tank to give this poor fellow a leadership role, his job should have been removed like last year when it happened. So why are you, what part of KL Rahul's existence suggests that there's a leader? We know, I put him in that Kuldeep Yadav category of being fragile. A brilliant match winner, India's best number 5, has been saddled with the very tough job. Number 5 batsmen are expected to finish innings, to finish matches, and to also lead recoveries. You put him in the toughest spot in the World Cup batting lineup. You said, "Bhaiya, keeping bhi karo," after 5 months, and now you're burdening him. This is, to my mind, like Ketan goes on about Kuldeep Yadav, I put this KL Rahul decision in the same thing. Leadership doesn't, it sends him off into a different place. And I really worry that perhaps are we setting him back by saying it's just 2 matches against a team which will probably win the World Cup. Why don't you lead, KL?
Also, because you're trying to come back from an injury. You're trying to make a comeback. You're obviously more focused on your batting right now. You're trying to figure out whether, your injury is okay, whether your keeping is fine, whether there's any strain on your back, So there are all those things. Fitness being such an issue, Chetan. Yes.
In South Africa, just continuing from where he left, in South Africa, where did this downturn in KL Rahul's batting begin? It began in South Africa the day he became captain. Virat Kohli got injured. He became Test captain, ODI captain, T20 captain, whatever. And he never recovered until the captaincy was taken away from him. So even in IPL, I don't think he should be captain. It's just Kings 11 or Punjab Kings and LSG, people who are smarter and on a higher pay scale than I am, they think that he should be captain. Because answer me this. Somebody should answer me this. Why was Jasprit Bumrah captain in Ireland if you can't make him captain for 2 matches right now? He's in the squad. Make him captain. You haven't even made him vice captain. Ravindra Jadeja. I would not make Ravindra Jadeja captain of my colony team after what he did at CSK. What has to break inside your head to make him vice captain? Jasprit Bumrah is right there. Why not make him vice captain? Why not make him captain for these 2 matches? You made him captain in Ireland. He relishes captaincy. So I just, yesterday, quite a few things happened that made me laugh out aloud. And this is another of those things.
Yes, Jamie?
Just want to add very, very quickly. Yes, he looked lost in that New Year's Test match he was told on the morning of the match, but he looked lost, and India lost the series post that. They lost a very fine batsman in KL Rahul. Look at December of last year. Rohit Sharma does not captain. That second Test match and I'm sure, I'm willing to bet everything I have on this, which is not much, that after they took the call to drop Kuldeep Yadav after 8 wickets and 41 runs in a very vital partnership, he knew social media was going to blow up. He knew that at the toss, when Kuldeep Yadav was again shown the door, it was going to be tough. What does I'll call him, he's a stand-in captain. What does he say at the toss? I leave these decisions, such as reading pitches and taking calls, to those who played the game longer. You have just sold the man who you owe your career to, Rahul Dravid, down the river. That was the final nail in the proverbial coffin for me as a cricket watcher, saying this guy is not fit. At the toss, who says that? You shirked the tough question and said, I leave these to those who played the game longer. If I'm not mistaken, he was near his 40th test match at that time. You don't say such things. Flashing lights, iske saath kuch galat